Good morning, everybody. And I need to make sure that I can actually see the chat. Alright, we're still working on this pit as we have been for the last little bit. I am trying a new thing today. See how it goes. Streaming both. In theory, I should be streaming both on YouTube and on Twitch. In all the theories. I do want to make sure real quick, though. Oh, don't just start randomly playing it. YouTube reel, please. Alright. We are live on both. Nice, nice. I need to turn up the music slight bit more so I can actually hear it. So that I know when it's... if it cuts out, because sometimes it does. Do 2 more blocks down. I have all the settings weird right now because I opened older versions of Minecraft. And it kind of just changes all of the sound settings really quickly. Yeah, we'll keep that. I think that's a good level. Oh yeah, now it's not jamming in my ears. Should have the other chats open just to make sure. I have a dual chat thing set up, but I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be accurate with showing me all the chats possibly. Okay. Sorry guys, still working out the kinks of all this. Trying to make sure everything's good and that I'm seeing everything. Hi 21 Pixels, welcome in. Oh, that did not appear on this. Why did it appear here? Okay, I am going to have to pop out chats. My multi-chat is not multi-chatting. Give me a moment. Hey Nathan. You indeed are first on the Twitch side. We already have a viewer on the other side. Hang on, give me 1 second. I'm still trying to make sure Okay, now I can see both chats. Are you playing survival mode? Yes, I am. So right now we're working on a decent project. Other side, yeah, I'm copying King and I'm streaming on both right now. You see. Yeah, so I am playing on survival mode. I am on a server with a couple other people. Your gaming friend, well, welcome in. Awesome name. How are you doing today? Is it a good Tuesday? Afternoon, morning, no matter what time it is. Yeah, so we're working on a pretty big base here. I'll do a quick tour because I haven't really shown it off on the YouTube side in a hot second. Right now we are digging out a space over here so we can make a skulk farm, and I'm kind of gonna try to do a style of my own for the skulk farm, but we're gonna put a library in this area with this giant circle going up to the top of that, and then we're gonna put other things. Oh, join on Twitch too? Okay. Ooh, hang on, I can't see all of chat. Give me 1 moment. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the future, so just turned, ooh, very much future. Niffin, you weren't subbed on YouTube already? How dare. Also, it's fine because I haven't touched YouTube in months. Almost a year, honestly. But, big base area. Gonna put some more farms on that side. Probably gonna dig out the whole other chunk over there. And then have it entrance have an entrance from the library into the more, it's not going to be as well designed out or anything. It's just going to be the empty chunk with a bunch of farms and stuff in it, because up above I could put them on the ceiling, or on the outside, but I don't think they deserve that. So anyways, it's so much work to... Do you prefer being called 21, or do you want me to stick with your YouTube username or the one here on Twitch? Because I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce your name on Twitch. You're fine with whatever? Okay. You're gonna be 21 then, or Pixels. Probably Pixels, because Pixels is easier off the tongue. But yeah, so up here we have no space for farms. We have too much stuff going on. Too much. Too much stuff. This is a server, so that base over there isn't mine, and the base over here isn't mine either. But this area here pretty much is. Aw, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the chaos, as the thing says. You get dino nuggets now. But yeah, so this is an attempt at a elven forest. We're slowly working on it, adding more trees. There's still quite a few trees without leaves, as you can see here and there. I kind of got bored of putting leaves on trees, so I kind of got distracted by building a bunch of other things. It's kind of my go-to, is getting distracted and doing anything but what I said I was gonna do. Though I do get around to it eventually. So right now we are digging that pit under there, and we've been collecting all the stone. Absolutely all the stone. So over here is my shulker pillar of stone. I think the last time I calculated it, and that was quite a few times ago, I had 700,000, I believe. So I'm definitely above that now. Actually, what is my... That's killed, right? That's not what I want. Okay, so 780,000, roughly. There's some knocked off that because I have just people help me dig the hole, and then I also have done other things with the stone. Like over here, we have our mountain ranges. We have this one, which is the first one I built, that I then turned into our museum for the area, which is under here. We got an infinity pit of glass, and then we got our netherite. Yeah, I got bored. Netherite, and then we have our museum of little things that people have done, like Mishto's gift of melon, the flower, the dreaded prize shrubbery not champion, a prize for not being a champion, a reverse prize, and then Caven chicken head. Caven the cave chicken. Yeah, just basically a bunch of randomness in here. And then, so if you've never been on like Alfie's or my YouTube or Twitch, this is the thing. This is called the derp face. It is extremely disturbing and ugly, so we adopted it as ability to blackmail people. And then he's gone more with it than I have. And then we have mob heads with that. We got our two sniffers that apparently at some point I need to build a bigger enclosure, because apparently that is animal cruelty, and there is a possibility of getting sued by that. So, yeah. Over here, we have our mountain range that we built, earlier this year, I think. We finished it in like April or so. And in here it's completely empty. We are going to be putting a Dwarven City in here at some point. It's one of those projects that I keep putting off because it's a lot of work and a lot of planning. I'm still planning through it, but I haven't really started actually putting the work into it yet. Up here, we have the first library that I made that actually inspired me wanting to build a bigger library. Because I'm like, I like it that this is kind of magical, but I feel like it needs to be more magical. But I didn't want to make it any bigger than it already was, because I already had plans for the other areas in there. So yeah, favorite library spot. And then there's the other mountain, which at some point we need to put a castle on top of it, because I told my friend that you have a castle, I want a castle too. So I also need to make a castle. And then our cherry grove. Yeah. Basically a lot of areas that I've been working on. And then let's get back to digging a hole, which is what we're planning on doing anyways. We like digging holes here. We are dwarves and we dig holes. I do need to remember to turn on. Oop, that's not what I want. Replay, haha. And we started on the other side this time. But yeah, lots and lots of projects, lots of digging. Yeah, I've been on, so the amount of time I've been on this server, because I will look at it from time to time. I've played 30 days on this server. I mean, it's a lot of work and a lot of hyper focus. A lot of hyper focus. Yeah, to be honest, Minecraft is the only game that I've played long term and done giant projects in. I don't know if I could ever or would ever want to do like any bigger projects or anything like that. Or like in different games. There are some games that I have putzed around with. Usually they're the party games like Peak and Peak. Why is Peak the only game that it's coming to mind right now? Peak, Repo, those kind of games. Those I will really play just when my friends are available to play it. Narrator game, yeah. That was fun. I need to start playing. I need to play that again. Stanley Parable. Great game. If you want to annoy somebody but don't want to actually get in trouble for annoying somebody, best game. Highly recommend. If you have little sibling energy and don't have an older sibling to bug at the moment, I introduce you to Stanley Parable, the game where you can bug a narrator as if it was your sibling. I had to get some water. But yeah, it is a great game. I highly recommend it, and it's very fun. I never fully played it. I've watched people play it before, and I still haven't fully played it. I haven't finished the playthrough of it. I need to adjust things again. This is... Can I just pop this out? Pop out. Where am I going? What am I doing? I just lost. I keep moving tabs and I keep having to readjust things. Why do I do this to myself? Okay, where's the tab that I can see everybody talking on? Oh, now. Wait. Okay, now I need the tab so I can get rid of the bot. Ah! Okay, that is still not the right section. Where is the thing? You know, I need a good section where everything functions well. I'm still working on the whole layout thing. And seeing how this is the first time double streaming, we still working on it. And for whatever reason, through my multi-stream chat, you can't do any of the moderating, which is fun. But yeah, we're just chilling, playing, doing, digging. Pixel, what is your favorite game to play? Do you have one? Or go-to game in the past, either or? Obviously, as me saying that I've spent so much time on the server, my go-to game is Minecraft. Though I do love a good Phasmo run. Though I haven't played since the newer updates. Roblox, that's good. I used to play that when I was younger. I haven't really touched it in years. Minecraft, I think Minecraft is going to be one of those classic games that are always going to be around. Always going to be done one way or the other. And I think it helps that we are able to mod it. Because at least from what I've noticed with the Minecraft community and stuff, is when there's this flood of, I don't really want to play Minecraft anymore, I'm kind of getting sick of it, people will start going and playing the mods. And then they'll go from mods and be like, okay, this was, ouch. That was loud. This is fun. I kind of am sick of all the different, like, things and trying to do all the mods. I kind of just want to go back to the regular Minecraft. And then they'll go back to the regular Minecraft and shuffle. Or this fully could just be an opinion, and this is just how I deal with when I'm burnt out of vanilla. I just go to the modded. Where's the hole? Where's my floor? That is not my floor. That is the ceiling. That's fair. I think I had like a year where I didn't play Minecraft, but I was not on the internet for that year. Like, I talked to the online friends that I have, but didn't really hop on games. It's actually pretty decent here. Got a lot of outdoor time. Minecraft is kind of a game you don't get tired of playing. So I guess it's undeniably good. Yeah, exactly. Well, it helps that it is a sandbox game, but it also has that appeal for wanting to speedrun it. And it's sandbox, but there's also goals. If you make that your goal, you can, like, finish it. It's a sandbox and there's actually an end if you so desire there to be an end. If you don't want there to be an end, then have fun, keep going. Keep collecting a bunch of stone or build an awesome building. Or just go around and derp in the world generation and just go like, I'm just gonna build a random hut right here and then move on. I love exploring a brand new world. It's always fun. Especially now with the, now, it's been a few years, but with the bigger mountains and the really, like, exaggerated, slash more realistic world terrain, it's so much fun. I absolutely love it. And the caves, too. You just walk into a big cavernous cave and you're like, either it's like, ooh, this is gonna be so fun to explore, or it could be like, oh, I know what I could build here. Which, to be honest, that's more where my brain leads. It's like, ooh, I could build something cool here. I get inspired. Like, sometimes I come into the game with inspiration. Other times I get inspiration from the games. Hi, Misty. I'm dual streaming. We're experimenting. Ah. Ooh, yeah. Especially seeing how I want to try making YouTube video, guys. No work? You take a guess. Yeah. But hey. When I can't handle body, like I can't handle working physically, I can play Minecraft and stream and have fun with people on the internet. It's very fad. This way at least I make some money. I say some money as in, like, you get a cent an ad. And even then, I don't play that many ads. Misty! Just because I'm talking about not having work today does not mean you need to give me pits. I'll be fine. I appreciate you, but no. They're sitting in my Twitch wallet. Okay. Whatever you say. No additional money spent. Yeah, but you could have given it to a cooler streamer.
Hello there.
Oh, hi, Jank. What you doing? Misty, shush. Let me not take your money. Let me not take your money, okay? I'm not allowed to spend money on my friends? No. Not allowed. Can't be a generous friend. I don't know how I was gonna pronounce generous. How you doing, Jank? How's streaming going? Haven't been able to pop in a while. Let me love you! No! No love! Denied! Not allowed! I will block with the ultimate blocking skills. I was gonna make a reference, but I didn't know a reference for blocking. Just working today, hope you're well. I'm alright. I'm at least well enough to be here on the interwebs. That's how I do. If I can't work my 9 to 5, because of one reason or another, we exist here and we play video games for the entire interwebs. I'm glad streams have been going well. What am I doing? Okay. Also, Jake, look at this giant pit I dug. we play too much Minecraft. Too much Minecraft. I say that and as I continue to dig holes in Minecraft. But hey, we have purposes for these holes, not just random. There will be things, and the stone will not go to waste. Never too much Minecraft. Indeed. Though you do need sunlight occasionally. I wonder what the minimum amount, the minimum amount of sunlight you need to actually, like, thrive. Shut up, I might be allergic to the sun, but only at certain times of the year. Yes, I am the friend who's allergic to the sun. Not like deathly allergic, but not great. I do not play any sports. I did, in high school, I did run track and field, and then I did ballet from 8 years old to my senior year of high school. So I was pretty active as a kid. Not really anymore. How about you? Did you do any track or field or sports? That, you know, Jank, that tracks. That completely tracks that you're a band kid. Taekwondo and things. Why do all my chronically ill friends dance? If they have hypermobility, it's because like parents go, "Oh, you're hyper flexible." Well, dance is a really good place to hone that skill because it's less of a they see it as a talent and not as a this could lead to joint pain and other things down the line. Yeah, no, it's actually quite common for people who do dance to end up having like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and stuff like that. Because you're flexible? Let's try this. It's very intriguing. I feel like I would probably what? I would say that I was probably more of a theater kid. Just because of the dance. Because the type of ballet that I did was very much more theater oriented than competition oriented. Which I'm glad for. I think I would have quit ballet sooner if it was competition. Not saying that I don't like a good competition. It's just that's a harsh crowd to be in. You? A theater kid? Never. I know, right? Me? A theater kid? I'm also the nerd in the room, but... I did think about going to a private school that had a pretty good theater program for high school. Just because I wanted to try theater. I didn't end up doing that because my mom's like, okay, you would have to drop ballet if you went to a private school. We would not be able to afford both. So I'm like, okay, I'll stay with ballet. Anyways, I had all my friends were in ballet and stuff. That's where I got all my friend group. Trying to decide. Misty, what group would you put yourself into? Would you say... I feel like you'd probably be theater. Or just a classic nerd who likes books. A bookworm. Actually, I don't know if you're a big bookworm. I don't think we've talked about books. Theater, no, just nerf. You're just a nerf? Okay. Nerd, yeah, I gotcha. I used to be. And then life caught up. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I have to get... Well, okay, I would listen to audiobooks as books anyways. But I don't listen to as many books as I would like to admit. I wish I'd read more. I love a good book. Though I never find time to read a good book anymore. It's always like, okay, I gotta go to the next step. Gotta go to the next thing. You're comp kid. Comp sci. Oh yeah, computer science kid. Yeah, that makes sense. But I take care of myself better than the stereotype. I think it's more. I think the computer science kid stereotype. I think that might. I don't know. That certain type, I wonder if that applies, if people would say that more applies to the men in computer science. I would read a lot of fantasy books. Basically almost anything I could get my hand on. I went through a phase where I read a bunch of dystopian books. That was a fun phase. It applies to both. Yeah, fair enough. I believe I've seen some girls in comp sci. Yeah. No, I meant the not taking care of yourself part of the stereotype of comp sci. Yeah, a good fantasy book is great. I started reading Brandon Sanderson. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, dyslexia did hard. I got what you're talking about now. Oh, hi, Chip. Chip just comes in to bully us all. Calls you a nerd. Calls me old. I'm not that old, I just have joint problems. Yeah, I started reading... Oh, what was the book series that I started reading that I really, really liked? I did start reading the Brandon Sanderson's books. I started off with Stormlight Archive. I think I got to the 3rd book, and then life kind of hit me out of nowhere, and I haven't picked it up since. I do need to pick it up soon, because that is such a great story, and I ended off at a pivotal part that I need to get back to. I had a chaotic high school experience. I was always in band, but wanted to be a car mechanic. Ended up accidentally getting a web design class, and I was good at it. Oh my gosh. So it went into computers. That is a chaotic high school experience. Jack, yep. I think that's how it sometimes goes. You have one plan, and then you get a class that you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this class, and then you get into it, and it's just like, oh, this is like the best fit ever. At some point you wanted to go to art school. I think at one point, this was before high school, I wanted to go into nuclear engineering. And then I started chemistry. So that didn't really work. I was the opposite. Wanted to go into computers and ended up working on vehicles. Nice. You failed your art school exam? Chip. You don't have a mustache, do you? Chip. You've been playing too much Hearts of Iron. It's kind of going to your head, buddy. I'm the stereotype in a sense. I wanted to be an artist and to live off commissions and still do commission art, but I went into IT. Fair enough. I have only played that version as Germany once. Well, you keep making it sound like you constantly play as Germany in Hearts of Iron. I always go non-historical and bring back the Kaiser, the monarchy. That was not a safe ledge. That was empty air. He runs everything as if he was Germany. He does, though. That is fair. He does. Even if he doesn't play as Germany, he plays as if he's Germany. Chip, I think you have a problem. Tiny, itsy bitsy problem. Effectively, German efficiency, what can I say? I've heard that Germany efficiency is good, but dang. Child, you probably shouldn't... Am I at the wall yet? I'm not at the wall yet. Slowly just yoinking all the things. There's so much gravel. Okay, this is the wall. And if I get to the top, I can yoink that bit off. Ah, can I please go up those stairs? So, Chip, are you excited about tomorrow? Or just nervous about orientation? Or a mix of both? I don't know, how many other schools have started up? I know that it's coming to that time. I've been away from school so long. I don't know when schools start and stop. But to be honest, I don't think that's... Think about it? Yeah, I was talking about school. What did you think I was asking? Okay. Wait, I thought, okay. Apparently my brain tracked very differently. Doom started school a week ago. Okay. I think a lot of schools have. I've just noticed on my, like, drive to work, there's a lot more cars. So I'm thinking school started around me too. That's my theory. This is how I know when schools have started and when schools haven't started. It's like, how many cars are on the road before 6 a.m.? Because people go to work later in the summer around me. Most of them. Okay, school started mid-August. So they already been in there for a bit, a couple weeks at least. I'm so glad I'm done with school. Maybe someday I'll go back and get some more higher education, but right now I'm enjoying not having it. Not having to study and do all that. Though I'm of the mindset that it's better to go into college once you have a better idea of what you want to do, then go and get yourself in a bunch of debt and then be stuck with a degree, one, that you're not passionate about, and two, that you can't pay back your bills with. My school will start on September 1st. I stopped going to college. I just do online training in my off time since I'm in IT. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. We start late August, early September. Smart. I'm in Pakistan, so it's definitely not what yours is. Yeah. Me going to college at 14. Yeah. You little overachiever, much. I mean, but if you're like if you have the mind to do it and you're good with doing it, go for it. I've known a lot of people who have graduated high school before, or graduated college super young. Maybe not 14, but still super young. Wait, did you say 14 college? Wait, I'm lost, hang on. Dual enrollment, I stopped with an associate's though, so mine says is jank. You're both IT, and I'm like, I'm collecting computer nerds. Actually, I've known this for a while. I've been collecting computer nerds for a while. I stopped at associates. Used the money for future classes to teach myself to build computers. Ooh. Building computers. I built mine, but I didn't really learn how I built it. I was just told, aha, these are the parts you need for a computer? Okay, cool. I'll put them in there where it seems it fits. And somehow I have a functioning computer. That's all I know. We're 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 connecting the IT people. They need more IT friends. I have debated going into IT just cuz I think I would do good if I had a job where I could work from home, and I know a lot of IT jobs are work from home or hybrid. Wait, Jank! That's information I didn't know! Bananas. You're bananas, brother. Oh, you service a lot of churches. Oh, okay. Wait, never mind. I thought you were... Okay, no, wait. I did get the right vibe. Okay. I was like sitting here, I'm like, I don't know if I knew this information before. Well, hello. Shake hands. We are also siblings in Christ. Me, I need to read better to notice these things. Ah! I fell in a hole. Where does hole lead? Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna figure out where it leads. I'm just gonna go up and empty my inventory. It is surprising. There's so many people on Twitch that I did not know were Christians. Hi, zombie. Hi, zombie. Did not know we were Christians until I started talking with them more. And then I'm like, wait a minute, you said church. I want to know now. It's like, hey, we can build community now. Where? Okay, I think I'm gonna need to make more shulkers. Oh no. We're gonna add to my problem of too many shulkers. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I need the andesite in here. Yeah. Okay, we need more shoulders. I just brought down a bunch of shulkers. And I'm already needing to do something with them. I do not need that. Okay, now which ones are full? This one's full, that one's not. This one is. That one's not. This one is. No, you're good. You don't have to fight over it. I feel like discussing religion and stuff is trying to understand. You need to understand where the other person's coming from and have a good, meaningful conversation about it. So it's not really something to have a debate over with a single person on stream and stuff like that. It's a good, like, if you want to talk about it and have more discussion about it, I know that a lot of people, and I'm open about it too, if you want to have this discussion, like, a lot of streamers have Twitch channels, or did not Twitch channels. Of course they have Twitch channels. They have a lot of them have Discord channels, and they're willing to talk there. It's a lot easier when it's not a lot of, because there's a lot of stress on streamers to stream, and when they're able to be away from the stress of streaming, if that makes sense, it makes it easier to have that discussion. Yeah, and I've had quite a few friends who are Muslim, so it is not a dividing factor. Up. Bam. Oh, there we go. And it's raining. I've gotten some hate in the past for my religion and politics, so I tend to focus on the game and not ashamed of it. but I'm not ashamed of it at all. Yeah. I do like, so at some point when everything settles down, hopefully, Misty and I have done Bible study, biblical book study on Saturdays. We've done that before, and that was very, very good. Yeah, exactly. In essence, we can disagree on religion and still be good people to each other. Yeah, exactly, Misty. Also, non-live chats are nice because both parties can take a break, calm down if needed, or go and gather information as well. Yeah. I may need to hold that until I'm done with support raising. Yeah, no, you're good. As you know, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on health-wise. So I'm still in that same boat of not really knowing when we can start that back up. But it is something that I do have a passion for. I really enjoy doing that. Once we're able to get it back up one way or the other. Okay. Should we do some nerdy things and do some math and figure out how much stone we have right now? None of that is stone. I don't remember, unless it's still at 11 high, then I won't, because that would be roughly, I opened older things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I think that's good, actually. Bye, Nathan. Bye. Have a good time. Have a good day, Misty. Got 3 meetings, then one of them is 30 minutes before my scheduled time. No! So fun. Okay, I need to throw this other stuff into the storage building. Ah! That is fall damage. No, collision damage. I love the random junk inside shulkers. Oh, that's gravel. I need that in a different spot. That's dirt. I did not grab the other dirt one. Okay. Dirt, and then where's my gravel one? That's not what I meant to do. Also not what I meant to do. Alright, let's go. Yeah, and I gotta throw this eye off of the... Goodbye, eye. Despawn, please. Alright. I'm trying to think... Oh, I forgot to pause the replay as we disappeared up above. It'll just be fun to edit later. I might, when we take breaks, because I don't like digging the entire time, because that's always boring for both me as the streamer and for you guys as watching. So we might take a break here in a second and switch to doing something else around the area. Like maybe putting some leaves on trees. Bro. Am I gonna switch to Peak? It's Minecraft. Peak is a lot of focusing. I don't have much focus power today. No focus. No peeking. You're lame. I'm also hungry, apparently. Like both in game and actually. I need to work on my can. Anyways, your can or your car? I'm gonna assume you said car. Hi, Lemonade. It's been so long since I've seen a stream. It's been a while since I've streamed. At least on YouTube. Twitch, I've come back a little bit recently. Eat. Which do you want me to eat? Actual food or game food? Because game food would require me to step away from my monitor. And I'm making sure I'm seeing things. Ah, that didn't work. Never mind. Okay, it's fine. We don't need to see things. Hey, so my dad is here. I'll join your stream some other day. Bye. Bye, Pixel. Have a great time. Yeah. So, Lemonade, so you're aware, I am dual streaming, so I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now. So, if I was late to seeing your text, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay on top of it. This is the first time I've done restream in a while, so I'm still not used to it checking both. We'll get there. So it's like a muscle. You gotta work it out. Get used to it. But how you been? How's been life? I can't remember if I've streamed on YouTube on this world. I know I did a little bit of a tour earlier this. Well, actually, I did kind of a full tour earlier this stream, which was fun. There's a lot of stuff to do in and around the server. Now it's pretty chill and quiet though. Oh, also, this is a joinable server for both Bedrock and Java. It uses Geyser, so you can play on both. If you want to join, I don't really have it set up on YouTube, but I know on Twitch, if you do !SMP, it'll give you the link to the Discord, and then from there you follow all the prompts, and easy peasy join. Easily joinable. This isn't my server, so I don't mandate or I can't allow you in just by me. I don't have control over that. I just play on here. It's my friend Elfie's server, who I did Enigma videos with way back when. Way back when. Probably remove the skulk out of the way. At some point I might collect the skulk and use it as a as experience stuff, so I don't have to go. The dog walked. Is that... Are you trying to get that stuck in my head, Neffin? The duck walked up to the lemonade stand. Shed to me, run in the stand. Ah! Hey, you got any grapes? It's a very earwormy song. Hey, got any grapes? I think that's just gonna be iconic. That might be either stop. No. Just because you said stop, I'm not gonna stop. You don't want it stuck in your head, bro? You don't? Ooh, cave. We could switch it up. We could do another earworm. Should probably light this up before mobs spawn and try to kill me. Anything but the duck crap. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark. That any better? Anything but. Don't think that's what you wanted. That is better? How is Baby Shark better? How? I would prefer the duck song than Baby Shark any day. I don't know if I know that one. Oh, there's no Echolalia trigger. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know if I actually have that as a Echolalia trigger. Wow. Words. I do have it as the earworm where it's just stuck in my head, but I don't have the urge to repeat it. Rebecca Black. That sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure if I don't know that one. Can I Google that one? Will I get in trouble for listening to that on stream? I might get in trouble. I might get in trouble for listening to that on stream. I'll just look it up. Yep, I have no idea what that is. Yep, no clue. Tis not a known artist in my vocabulary. Chip. Are those little eyeballs? Beady little eyeballs in chat? Little beady eyeballs? Or just... ... I'm not sure what's going on here. Don't... Chip. You and your chaos and... Hearts of Iron is crazy, man. You do so much shenanigans. That is like, I'm glad that game exists so you can do the shenanigans in the game and not IRL. Imagine if you had the power to do that IRL, that would be terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I'm literally the master of shenanigans. Yes, I know. And I cause just as much chaos IRL. Yeah, but at least you don't have the access to thermal nukes. IRL. Hopefully. But I can... Chip? Who told you were allowed to have thermo nukes? Ah, my inventory's full. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! Wait, we were supposed to get shulkers so that we could... We need to get better at remembering what our projects were. We sidetracked too quickly, and now we don't know what we were doing beforehand. To the Homeland Security agent that's watching this, it's all jokes, I'm sure. Can find anything on the internet these days. Oh, dang. Time to get into... into a particular career. Why did it took me way too long to read particular? Way too long. Did I not? Was there not a spot for normal stone? Oh, right there. How did I miss that? Man. I need new eyeballs. Or new glasses. Though that true. Huh? Order a nuke off Amazon. Chip, if you find a working nuke on Amazon, let me know who's distributing it. So that I can tell the US government. Order a nuke off Temu. Yeah, remember to get your nukes serviced every 5,000 miles. The Chinese would happily supply me with a weapon. Oh dang. Ah yes, but only if you agree to their terms and conditions. Wait, I forgot. Hang on. Wait. I have a thing of shulker shells up here in this mess. Can I land in this? That is not where I wanted to land. Ah. If I land here, whoop, just jump up here. It should lead me to a safe spot. With a shulker full of shulker shells. There we go. Put all that into this, and then this, and do that, and then I have this one. There you go. Oh wait, I had some extra there too. I have way too much. Way too many shulkers, but it's okay. We will fill every single one of them. Because we a little bit crazy. Okay, where be the zombie? I hear him. I hear him, but I do not see him. Okay. He will appear if he appears. He will not if he won't. That is not how I wanted to shuffle that. There we go. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk. Oop, that's a... not exactly what I wanted to bonk down. He sounds really close. He's probably right above me. And there. Alright. Now we can keep digging. Actually, I'm gonna put this back here. There we go. We're not too far from getting this to the same level, or to that last level. Okay, remove one more. Here we go. You know, what I might do, brain. Can I brain? No, brain, it does not brain. What we also need to do is get a bunch of more books and bookshelves. So what we might do is just teleport over to Pink Space and start collecting some of those off and on from working in here. Meaning, hang on. Let's do this. So because this isn't a fully this isn't 100% vanilla, I'm just gonna teleport over. I can just do that, teleport to places. It's very helpful. Ooh, did he add more? Has he been on? Or have I just not paid attention? I feel like I just haven't paid attention. Let me see. Can I diminish all of his emerald supply? Oh, I almost have. Okay. Put that in there. Start trading with these guys. So the one problem with working with villagers, I think for them to replenish their trades, I need to be in radius of them to do it quickly. I think if I want them to do it slowly, I can disappear. I don't know if they always have to be in range for that to work or not. And we could also start planning the library a bit more as well. Chip, if you want to chit chat, I'm sitting in a voice call. If you said it, If you want to verbally. What? I said I'm sitting in a voice call. If you want to come be an annoying little brother. If you so desire to be the background noise, I understand so many things. Hear me out. What? What am I hearing and what am I outing? Being annoying by leaving that would be rather annoying. That would be. I think that would be a very sibling goal completion moment. Well, hello, zombie. Ow. All the effort of asking for company and now and I say no, I'm getting lunch. Wow. So basically, it all comes down to I have really bad timing. Placing torches where I don't want to place torches. Wait, does he have paper trade? Ooh, I could get just a bunch of paper as well. And trade for emeralds and then emeralds to books. I don't know which is quicker, just breeding a bunch of cows and killing them, or I don't. Which one is quicker? Would you look at that? It's so easy to buy bookshelves instead of messing with mass-producing cows and slaughtering them. Is it easier? Is it though? I don't know. I kind of like also getting my cow death toll high. And this is only easy because I'm using all of Pink's emeralds. It's saving you from wood production and mass cow production and sugarcane production. True. Though I was gonna make a wood farm anyways. And I could make a sugarcane farm. Is there a way to make a cow thing? You'd say cows are quicker. Yeah, because you have to wait. Like I could breed the cows and just let them go and grow up, and I can still be digging my hole. It's more multitaskable than doing this. If it was just cows, I'd agree, but the rest of the process makes it longer. Yeah, but Pink, or Chip, I just called you Pink. You are not Pinked. I have to be able to, so yeah, I have to collect all the other things, but with waiting for the villagers to, yeah, shut up. Shameful. Shut up, okay? I know who you are. I just got your name wrong. I have to wait for the villagers to get back up in their, like, trading ability. And then I have to trade with them. And so on and so forth. So I don't really know which one's actually harder. Apparently Pink is your little brother instead of you actual little bro. You both annoy me as much as the other, so it is what it is. Yeah, so, but basically what you have to do is you have to wait for the villagers to be tradable. Hi. You have to wait for the, you have to wait for their trades. He left. Okay, rude. He just came here to call me old and left. How dare. But you basically have to wait for the trades to come back up, and then you have to do all the other stuff, and you have to wait inside of the lines. So it's, I feel like this is a lot more of a waste of time than the other. In my humble opinion. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, this was quick to get that. I'm gonna go back to and then we can start just planning this. Get some cows down here. Start breeding them and planning them. And now that I have the walls up, I can just drop the cows down and keep going. Though I am... Is there a way I could... So the baby cows kept getting stuck in the elevator last time. So I don't really 100% know how I'm gonna completely block them off from that, because the pit water drop. Well, what I might have to do is just completely block off this for right now, and then they can't get into that pit. Okay, maybe that fixes. No, because then they're gonna drop. They're gonna drop and die right here. Problem solving. Because I don't want to turn off the bubble elevator, but I also don't want the... What I could do is... I don't know if that fully protects us from losing them. I'm building a gold bartering farm after dinner, so we'll be getting lots of leather from that if you need it. Ooh, I would totally use that if you're willing to let me have it. I'll totally take it. I am still gonna breed cows over here though. I have a lot of wheat that I don't need, so it works as well. I do need to get... I do need to make doors. I'm gonna throw these in here. Wait, you can't mix wood to make door. Okay, do I not have any... Apparently I have no wood left. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the surface, grab some wood, and then... Or actually, no, I should have some doors already made. So I'll do that. Cool. I will totally take it then. If you're willing to give me leather, I will take all the leather. Because I'm going to put a lot of books in this area. It's the plan anyways. And if I have any left over, I'll just give you, here's some leather. It's iron and emeralds. What was I needing? Doors? Doors. Yeah, see, got some doors. I know I have random amounts of stuff, so. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the cows over here. I think I have 3 right now, so I'm gonna... Should I steal all of them, or should I just let them breed real quick? Leave them to breed and then steal their offspring. I think I'm gonna have these guys breed a couple times, then bring them down. But right now we can work on figuring that out. I also need to figure out something to munch on, because I was just hungry a minute ago, but now I'm like, we need to get something to eat soon. So, hang on. Trying to think of a quick thing to eat. Don't have anything meal prepped right now. It's right. It's a first high-powered farm, so we'll have tons of it. I have no use for leather. Okay, cool. Then I'll just take your unwanted byproducts. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a farm down there. I was like, what was that noise? I spent a few hours over the weekend designing it. Oh, cool. I usually just go and find a... Oh, that's tough. I need actual stone. Do I not have any just... No, I think I do. I just have it over here. I am going to attempt to do my first own design redstone thing, which is probably gonna turn out really bad, but I'm willing to try, and I'm kind of excited to try, because I know some things about redstone, but not a lot. And the most that I'm gonna do, and it's not gonna be fully my design, I'm gonna do basically similar to this moss farm, which I did not create because I'm not that smart. I'm gonna do similar to this moss farm with a couple changes, and basically have it turn into... Why is that not supposed to be like that? There you go. Just a couple changes to it, and then instead of moss there, have it be the Sculk Catalyst, and have... Yeah, just have it, instead of turn into moss, have it turn into Sculk. Have the skeleton farm drop. So I'm gonna try to make my skeleton farm a mix of things, so it's not always just the Sculk farm. I have a lever at the top where I can change it. Where's this zombie? Hello, zombie. I need to die over here because it would be funny. Okay. But yeah, there's an idea that I have. I'm not 100% sure if it'll work. I am not a redstoner, so I am just trying to do it off the top of my head once we get this pit done. Because that's the plan, is just have it... I'm going to have it floating for the most part, because I don't want it affecting any of the other areas. And that's why we're digging out all of this. Because I only really want it to affect the farm itself. And yeah, I'm aware that you need to use other things other than consumable products. So that cobblestone and stuff like that aren't consumable by it. So I'll be using objects like that. Slowly working on it. Let's not fall down a hole, please. Oh, I'm out of popcorn too. I'm still brain processing what I'm gonna have as a snack. I had an apple already. I could attempt another go at an orange. The last orange that I grabbed was kind of meh. Sorry, I got a notification on my phone. Gotta check it real quick. Notification? Imagine. Okay, we good. Oh, a again, I forgot to... I keep forgetting that I have a replay going. I'm going to have to edit this replay so much. Because I keep going out of range of it, and it's going to make the space turn white. It's always really fun for a time lapse of things. At some point soon on stream, probably not this stream, but future stream, I do want to start actually working on the Dwarven City plan. I do have more of an idea of what exactly I'm going to go for, so I'm excited to start working on it. I'm gonna go up to the top here after I get all the junk out of my inventory. Whee! I forgot to get out the junk out of the inventory before I started digging again. Not all of it's junk. Most of it is what I'll need for the build, or for the cow part and stuff like that. But right now it's not useful, so right now it is junk. Another thing that I should probably build in the future is an item sorter. Just because of how many shulkers I have. But that will be a learning curve as well, because I've never built item sorter. There's a lot of redstone stuff that I haven't done before, and when I started playing on the server, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna teach myself. I'm gonna learn how to do redstone, and I haven't really done much redstone yet. I've been kind of ignoring it. I didn't even do what I wanted to do. Hang on. I wanted to go over here so I could get that section out of the way. Because I can't really reach it from where I was standing. So taking a different Y level at it. There we go. I'm trying to collect all the stone and not lose any of it. Try to keep as many blocks from despawning as possible, because I will desperately need as much stone as I can get for the mountain project. Though, I think at this point, I'm probably gonna have way too much stone for the mountain project. Unless I somehow use all 700,000 stone. Will be very impressive. I could just start making another giant mountain range if I have extra. Extend the mountains so that I can have more dwarven city action. To readjust. My legs are having a fit. Ew, ew, ew. Alright, there we go. A little better. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the top again to grab those last little bits that I can't reach from down here. I wasn't expecting the cave to extend along this way. I should have, because I did climb underneath it earlier. Because I needed a light below. Ouch. There, and then I should probably be able to pick up how I was mining it before. Okay. I think I am going to take a break from mining and go check on the cows, see if they're grown so that I can breed them once more, steal their offspring, throw them down a pit, and continue breeding. At least slightly deranged. Oop, that's not where I wanted to put that. No, there's a spot for that, I think. There's a stone that I need to put there. I have andesite with. Or did I fill the andesite? I might have filled the andesite. I filled the andesite. Okay. Oop, hang on. I left the... Forgetting what I'm grabbing and what I'm needing. Needing that. There we go. Let's go breed some more cows. Steal their offspring and eat them down a pit. At least now I can make a bigger area for them. I can get through this. I don't know if the cows can or not. What's that?
Your stuff, sir.
Okay, cool. Hang on. Give me a second, guys. I had a delivery come. I'll be right back. Let me get to the right screen. Alright, I'm back. I got me a snack now. It's perfect timing. Got myself a snack. Got all my groceries in because I did an order for groceries. Now I just need to get my snack open. There's no perforated line. Okay, let's try. There we go. Now it's open. Haha, I got a snack. Now I just have to get back into a comfortable position. Alright, time to get the cows. I love trying to... So I did this a while back. I breeded a bunch of cows down in the pit while I was streaming and working. Are you all grown up now? Nice. It gives me 2 cows to steal. Okay, cows, you need to see me. And then you need to let the baby come down the hole first. There we go. Haha. How to commit child kidnapping. 101. Oh, don't lose track of the children after you've kidnapped them. I lost the one in the hole again. Okay. Do not go in the hole. Okay, there we go. Now you guys are gonna go on an adventure of your life. Nope. There's a certain point where they stop caring about the parents and only care about your food. It's great. Come on, buddies, follow me. This will be fun. There you go. Then... Nope, nope, buddies. Hello. Swimmer, come here. Watch. Okay. One cow. Two cow. And it's done. And now you just let them roam until they grow up and then breed them again. So this gives us opportunity to work on the design of the library. So I'm trying to think, I might keep this design and have it like go in and out, up, so it looks like a diamond shape. Or I could have a different design each level. Because I do plan on having bookshelves and stuff and all that in those spots. What I might do, I would like some pillars. Have pillars holding up the floors in between. Where's my stone? Okay. My stone brick is not in these shulkers. It's in these over here. That works. I'm trying to think of the best spot on these corners to have pillars. It might be, at least on this bit, the 2 section here. Because then, let me get out of the fly mode. We could just do like this. Pillar. And over to the other side. Pillar. Pillar. And then one more pillar. So have like pillars there in every corner. Oop, that's not the right button. But then I still want it to do the circle pattern for the most part. I might fiddle around with the idea of it like waving in and out. Or I might just keep it the circle itself. I don't know, we're just gonna play with it. I don't really ever do pre-planning for builds and things. We kind of just go with the flow. Though I will need more wood for this. So we're going to have to go... Ooh, that was my microphone. We're gonna have to go chop down some woods. Meaning I'm gonna get rid of all my pickaxes that are in my inventory currently. So we can have the axes at a closer reach than before. Yeah. Next question. I think it's night outside. At least by the brightness up there, but I'm going to check before I go exploring. Oop. It's almost night. So I'll just run over to the bed real quick. Also, grab some more rockets. Should be... Where did I throw the rockets? I really need to throw this back in my shulker box. Or not my shulker, my ender chest. Really should. I need to get some water. Delicioso. Alright. Okay, it's probably night enough now that I can sleep. I think I have... I do think I have some homes. No, I don't want to set homes. I think I have a dark oak. Or just oak. The dark oak is the oak. As soon as we get the mining bit of that one area done, we can start working on making a tree farm so we don't have to go exploring every time we need trees. Because I have plenty enough saplings to make a tree farm. Like, I have all the saplings. But I just need to make one. And I also want to make one that's fully AFKable and not just partial, so a fully automatic tree farm. So it's gonna be TNT duping all the way. But that requires finding somebody's video on YouTube and following it, because I do not know how to do any of that. It'll be interesting to see how many times we blow ourselves up with the TNT duper. Upside, it is allowed on the server, so I am not breaking any rules. Rather not have to lose access to my favorite server right now. This is Silk Touch? No, it's the efficiency. Okay. I don't want some random leaves being in my inventory while I'm trying to collect only the wood. There was one picture from Pinterest that I saw that I'm kind of very much inspiring my base off of. Or the library off of, but I'm not really sure how close I'm actually gonna follow it as I'm building it. I just know I have it and that I'm gonna be working on it. We need to eat our carrots. Should I kill random cows that I see? Because I do need the leather. Whoa, I didn't realize I was that close to the border. You're back! Welcome back. Should I kill random cows or just leave them? Because I don't know if... Somebody said that they don't really naturally spawn back. They spawn at World Gen. So if you don't have mobs in your area, and I don't want to kill every cow I see and make it hard for those who want to join later into the server. If I find 2, I'll breed them and then I'll kill one of them. Population protection. Hello, Mr. Cow. Other Mr. Cow? Or other Mrs. Cow? Cow? Moo? You guys wanna do the thing so I can murder one of you? Okay. Oop. Yay. Oh, I should have used the other axe. The other axe has efficiency. Or should I use my sword that has looting? But it's fine. We'll have plenty by the end of Nefan using his farm and letting us use it. I think because I have the YouTube one just titled as, they do respawn eventually, but it takes a while in a single player. Might be different for servers though. Okay. Yeah, I don't know all the differences between server gen and single player gen. Right now we're collecting wood because I want to start working on the base itself. Or the library itself a little bit more. So we're collecting wood. I'd imagine they respawn quicker on servers due to all the people needing food. Yeah, I would assume so. I still don't want to cause problems for when new people want to join the server and all that. Because I don't want to be that person who ruins the game for everybody else. I love lag. Or isn't lag when the items decide to just fly into the sky? Where you at? Where you at, zombie? I think he's underground. I think we're good. I don't think we have to worry about him. I should also try to look through my mess of chests and see if I have any missing things. Need the cow shearing mod? What is that? Oh, does it just give you scraps of leather? Or does it give you straight leather? That's also such a weird mod. It's a very weird mod sounding name. I don't think I've fully ever heard of it, but I assume you just get leather from it instead of wool, obviously. Yeah, you can shear and it gives leather. Yeah, that'd be nice. There was one mod or something where you could like cook, if I remember right, you could cook rotten flesh and it would give you leather. I don't remember if that was a mod or a data pack or something like that, but you could cook the rotten flesh and get leather. I think I would do that. I would use that. I thought it was such a base game thing that I tried to do it. I tried to do that on a normal vanilla server, and I'm like, why is this not working? I think I played with it. I have a sinking suspicion that they might have had it on Enigma when I was playing on there. That's probably where I heard about it. They should implement that into rotten flesh. Is useless. Yeah, well, you can like breed your dogs with it, but what dog owner in their right mind will feed their dog rotten flesh? At least in Minecraft. That's better. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna teleport back to my house so that I don't die in the night. I think one thing that I've gotten way too used to on this server is the teleport thing. Having the teleports and all that. No, I do pay money for it because I'm subbed to King, but I think I use it way too much. Uh-oh. Fell down a bit. I feel like if I ever join another SMP, I'm going to try to teleport somewhere, and it's just not gonna work, and I'll be like, wait, what? Why is this not working? And then finally realize, oh yeah, that's why it's not working. Okay. Forgot which server I was on. Okay, in a second, I think I'm gonna switch to trying to gather oak, or not oak, spruce. I also want to put glass where in front of the skulk that I have in the library base, just because it's sunk in a little bit, and I'm like, I wanna put something in there to make it flush with the rest of the wall. So I have to think about how I'm gonna do that. The glass is one option. Don't know what else I'd put there. Maybe iron bars, but I feel like that's way too much movement. Glass is subtle and it's not as much movement. I should have grabbed some of the shulkers from the cave area to put the oak in. I think I need to shut my window. It's causing my throat to be sore. We have it open because we've been having Oh, for the last like 3 months, we've been having a really nasty heat wave. And I'm like, I'm wanting some fresh air, and it's finally nice weather outside. Like, jacket weather. And I'm so hyped for it. I absolutely love the cooler weather. I am not 100% a fall person, but I do like the cooler weather that comes with it. I am not a big summer person. I like summer because a lot of people are more free in the summers. I'm like, I like it for the social aspect, but I am not a fan of the heat. Yeah, the cold's nice. So over the winter, we had one week where it was, I think we had like, I'm trying to remember, I think it got down to like 7 or 8 below freezing or something like that. It got really decently cold. And I was just chilling outside. I'm like, this is nice. I'm not overheating. I'm a little nippy, but I'm not cold. It's slowly becoming more and more like that. Here I am. It just gets slowly and slowly more, You guys still babies? That guy's still a baby, and that guy's still a baby. Okay. Yeah, I freaked out most of my friends by just standing out in the freezing cold and being like, this is nice. I do enjoy the cold. I think the best way to collect spruce is doing the taiga big tree ones. And just spiraling up them. As long as you mine it correctly, that is. Like how I have not done that. And then if you aim yourself right, you can just jump down because you're half a pixel on every single one of them. And then you get a ton in one go. About to say something and then it completely slipped my mind. It's like, oh yes, and then wait, no, never mind, I don't remember what I was going to say. Yay! Have you ever just wanted to go back to older builds that you've done or older worlds, older servers, and just be back in the base that you were in? Because at that time that was your like favorite base, you're super excited about it. Just being able to go back and like yeah, this was my cool base, and still have that, like, I don't know, a nostalgia trip through it. There's a part of me that wants to build a build that I made when I first, not when I first necessarily started YouTube, but when I got onto an SMP. The build that I built there, I still found it, like, I still kind of partial to that build. There's a part of me that wants to rebuild it. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to or not. You know what I did? I forgot to pause the replay again. I'm gonna have a 2 to 3 hour long replay that I'm going to have to go through and find all the parts that I need for, the dogs are going nuts. Yeah, all the parts that I need for time lapses and stuff like that. It's fun. I give myself big challenges. All the things that need to be done in a day. I am probably not gonna do as long as a stream as I did last Tuesday, because I think I got to 6 hours last Tuesday. I'm getting here at almost 2.5 and going, I need to collapse. So I'm gonna teleport back to the pit and empty out my inventory into a shulker over here. And then I'm going to raid somebody because I need a nap. Okay, so I'm basically gonna just have to put in the shulker, which is all good. It works. And then I'll stream hopefully some other day this week and we can get more done. For those who are on YouTube, if you have a Twitch or would like to switch over to Twitch, I'll be sending a link to whomever we raid to in that. Right now, I just had to figure out who we're raiding to. Let's see who we got. Who we got, who we got, who we got, who we got. Let's see. I'll keep us in the mode of Minecraft. Similar. Let's do same category. Let's see, you've got to try to find a family-friendly person. Gotta keep it as family-friendly as possible. So that, tag. Family-friendly. Oh, there is not very family friendly. We'll raid Mr. Richard Builds, because I've raided him before. He's a fun human being. So we'll raid him. Start raid. And then let me get a link to his channel here. I don't think he streams on both. So just do share, copy link. So this is who we're raiding to on Twitch. If you want to follow that link on YouTube, can. And all right. Well, I'll see you all later, and I hope you have a good time at Richards.